There's nothing like a good meal. Some like fine dining. Others prefer digging into some street food. And a home-cooked meal is what gets a lot of us going. But have you ever thought about how food that we eat makes its way from farms onto our plates? This is Bangalore, now called Bengaluru. Just like the name, the city has changed too. The population has more than doubled in the last 20 years. It is now home to some 14 million people. The city has spread to what was considered the outskirts. Yashwantpura APMC, or the Agriculture Produce Marketing Committee, is now smack in the middle of Bengaluru. This is where farmers come to sell dry produce like onions, potatoes, dried chilies, grains like rice, wheat, and even pulses. For fresh vegetables, we have to come much closer to the city centre. The 100-year-old Kalasipalyam market is where fresh vegetables are brought in from nearby villages and traded every day. Staples like carrots, cauliflower, green chilies, ginger, and even exotic fare like bell peppers are picked up by retailers. The market comes alive twice a day, ensuring fresh supply to consumers.
Morning harvest commodities come to the evening market. So evening harvest commodities come to the morning. Two types of market is there.
The special APMC at Huskur Road near Electronic City is where Bengaluru gets most of its fruits from. Produce from across the country like mangoes, watermelons, pineapples, and even imported fruits like apples are brought, stored, and sold to traders at this wholesale market. They are then supplied to retailers in the city and also to surrounding states in South India. This is Bangalore's hub for all fruits, except bananas. That's because bananas have a special place in Bengaluru. The Binibit banana market is dedicated to the fruit. Several varieties like the red banana, robusta, and Nendrin are traded here, and Yalaki is the most popular in the city. The segregation of mandis facilitates ease of trade and payment to farmers. But disposal of wet waste, lack of proper storage, and traffic congestion are some of the challenges.
All markets located in heart of the cities. So in the morning 6 o'clock to evening 10, there is no entry in the big vehicles. So it is very difficult to the farmers.
Most of Bengaluru's food comes via the government-run APMCs, but private supply chains that account for a small percentage are trying to streamline the farm-to-plate process. They set up collection centers which are closer to farms to procure fresh produce. For instance, this collection center is located in Malur, which is a vegetable growing belt for Bengaluru. Here, farmers can sell their produce directly to the supply chain companies without having to travel to the city. The produce is sorted, graded, and readied for distribution. These collection centers also share feedback based on data points, allowing farmers to grow according to demand and get the best price for their produce.
We are building a demand-driven supply chain where we forecast demand and give farmers demand. On another end, we have built a seamless integrated supply chain solutions which captures customer real-time demand, merge both of them, do very efficient and effective sourcing as well as operations where we do sorting, grading, packing and deliver next day to the consumer.
Within hours, fresh produce is transported to distribution centers that are closer to city limits and retailers. Here at this distribution center in Kanamangala, some 25 kilometers from Malur, fruits and vegetables are segregated, packaged and sent out in quantities preferred by retailers. Private supply chains work through the night, making sure that food reaches consumers within hours of harvest. These tech-driven supply chains also help deliver the right product to the right consumer.
A household lady will not buy a bigger size of onion because it will get wasted. But if you go to any hotel or restaurant, they always will prefer a bigger size of onion so that chopping effort is much lesser for them. So based on different profile of customer, the requirement of onion size are very different. If you want to do this manually, it is a very tedious, difficult job and lot of errors can happen. So we built a machine which makes the whole process seamless, effortless and also error proof.
Whether you order food from an app, pick it up from a supermarket or get it from your neighborhood hawker, the journey of food is a long and complex one. At each step, there are people working hard to make sure that we have the food we need to survive. For more such stories on food and agriculture, subscribe to The Plate India.